Ladies, take care of yourself. You do not smell like roses as much as you think you do. You do not smell like roses. A lot of us are very, very much delusional that down there smells like roses all the time and we don't smell bad and there's no smell and whatnot. I'm telling you. Hi guys, this is Esther once again, your soon-to-be favorite influencer on another segment. Today we're going to talk about the womb of a woman. We're going to talk about the reproductive system. For the past few years, I've been a bit passionate about the subject when it comes to the reproductive system of a woman. And the reason being because I am a woman. Duh. Anyway, today's subject is going to be primarily focused on yeast infections. The reason why I want to talk about yeast infections, we're going to talk about a whole lot more, but the reason why I wanted to talk about yeast infections today is because I believe that it is one of the most common infections when it comes to a woman. Like, you can literally breathe and you have a yeast infection. That's not medically proven. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeast infections are caused by a bacteria called Candida. Now, in our vagina, the environment of our vagina, we already have Candida there, but whenever there's like a imbalance in pH and a overgrowth of Candida, that this is what we classify or call yeast infections. So in order for us to not have an overgrowth, or in order for us to keep our pH balanced, or to keep that environment clean and balanced, these are some of the natural remedies that I personally have used, and it has worked for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that on to you guys. Now, whenever you do suspect that you have a yeast infection, please, 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 I'm not saying do not go to your PCP or your gyno. However, I am saying that these are some of the things that have prevented me from even having to go. And also some of the things that I've done that have, like, while waiting, because I have gone to my gyno before. So while waiting, you still have that burning, you still have that itching, you still have, that discharge that's uncomfortable to sit in. So I usually make an appointment, and while waiting, I need something that would make me feel like myself again, or something that will make me feel comfortable. And most times before my appointment is even due, or it's even time for me to go, I'm okay. Or when I go, they don't find anything. So it's just one of those things where it might work for you, it might not work for you. That's natural remedies for you. And, something working for you can also be influenced by a lot of factors. Are you consistent? Are you being honest with yourself as far as using the product? Are you someone who is doing the mixtures correctly, for example? So you have to understand that when you're using natural remedies, consistency, making sure that you are honest with yourself through the process, and making sure that you are doing the right thing as far as the recipe when it comes to these mixtures. It is so important for you to do so that way you'll be able to get the results that you're hearing from people like me, and the testimonies that you're hearing from people like me. Moving forward, anytime you see this burning or this itching or this discharge that makes you feel uncomfortable, as a woman, just know that this is the beginning stage. You want to catch it early. Anytime you have pain during sex, you have pain urinating, you want to catch these things very early. It is so important for you to catch them very early, because that determines, especially if you're someone who wants to go into the natural remedy route, you want to make sure that you have caught it early enough in order for you to go ahead and potentially cure it without having to go to the doctor. So it is so important for you to catch it very, very early. Now, some of the causes can be hormonal imbalance. Oh, pregnancies. Don't get me started on that. When you're pregnant, oh man, that is just an environment for yeast infection. So it is so important that you keep yourself together, because pregnancy can cause you to have reoccurring yeast infection. You have this whole human being in you. So you have a lot going on. Hormonal changes are going on. The stress of life itself is going on. All these things can cause you to have a yeast infection. Like I said, you can literally breathe as a woman and you have a yeast infection. So it is so important that we take care of ourselves, we take care of our bodies from the crown of our heads to the sole of our feet, and especially our reproductive systems. Moving forward, I'm going to start with my first and the one that I use the most frequent. This is a 240 ml bottle. And this bottle, I fill it up with water, let's say maybe to the 230 ml line, like somewhere up here. And this is a 30 ml amount of water. I put water in here because I do not have any apple cider vinegar, but these, let me just show you how small and how big this one is. But you would fill it up with about as much water as I have in here so you can see better for illustration purposes. You would fill it up with as much apple cider vinegar, and if you don't have apple cider vinegar, you can use regular vinegar. Fill this bottle up with water, pour this in there, and spray. I don't have any more apple cider vinegar. Like I said, I use this regularly. I do, however, have the spray in the bathroom already made. I do need to get some more apple cider vinegar so I can make some more. But for now, I have more than enough in the restroom. So you would join this together, mix it, and go ahead and keep it in your restroom and spray when you pee, spray when you're taking a shower. Just spray regularly as much as you remember. This apple cider vinegar / vinegar is known to, sorry, bottle fell. It's known to prevent bacteria growth and fungal growth. So if candida is a fungus and this is has antifungal properties, what does that say? That says it's going to help prevent the overgrowth of candida. So it does help. It does help prevent you from having yeast infections. Please try it and let me know what you think in the comment. My second favorite remedy, cloves. Now I'm going to show you, this is a packet of cloves. I have way more than this. I have way more than this at home, but this is what I wanted to use for demonstration purposes. Literally, this is the amount of cloves you're going to need for like a month. You will boil the cloves in a big pot of water, about 500 ml to 1,000 liters. You will boil the cloves in the water. When you boil the cloves in the water, you will strain the water, take the cloves out, pour the water into one of these spray bottles. Now, when you do so, cloves have a bit of a tingling sensation with them. So you have to dilute it even more. So you have to use your own discretion to see if it works for you at whatever intensity it's at by the time you pour it into your spray bottle. You can make several spray bottles. If it's too intense, add water, make several, spray it down there. When you pee, when you shower, it also has antimicrobial and antifungal properties. This is the most powerful, cloves is the most powerful one that I can show you right now. It is the most powerful one. It has both properties and it also prevents yeast infections. But if you're someone who is not looking forward to getting pregnant, you can also drink it. So if you wake up in the morning, you can drink it in the morning, you can drink it at night. However way you choose to do it. With cloves, you can drink it or you can wash down there. Now, with the cloves though, if you are someone who's not looking forward to getting pregnant or you're not looking forward to, producing a baby anytime soon, it causes you to be extremely fertile. So it is important that you're in a position to take care of a child. That is one of the major side effects of the cloves. So I would suggest that if you're not in that position, just go with the first option. Thirdly, acacia seeds. These are acacia seeds. This is a seed from Australia in certain parts of Africa that our ancestors used to use as a medicinal herb for weight loss, for reproduction, diabetes, hypertension. I mean, this is a powerful, powerful seed. It's very hard to find in the USA, both in the African store, but I was able to find some on Amazon that I've been using. I will let you guys know the particular brand I use, but because of the fact that I will also be using it as part of my business. I cannot necessarily let you know the exact, but I am letting you know that acacia seeds are very much beneficial for you. I listed some of the things previously that it's good for, especially number one is weight loss. It helps digestive health. I mean, it cleanses you out. But with acacia seeds, you cannot drink it if you do not know how to make it. You must know someone who knows how to make it. You must know how to make it. There are specific instructions with acacia seeds before you can drink them because you can cause more harm than good. Um, this one single acacia seed is so powerful. This stream of seed is so powerful. So it's important that you have someone who knows how to make it, or you yourself, you are an expert in knowing how to make it. There's a specific recipe for it. So that's all you need, funny enough, for you to be able to make several teas if you were to do it the drinking way. But if you're doing it the washing way, you can just soak acacia seeds in some hot water, let it sit for about 48 hours. When the water changes color, you do the same thing you do with the cloves. You put it in a spray bottle and you spray down there after you shower, and also when you're using the restroom and when you can. These are my 3 suggestions. These are powerful, powerful ingredients. They have powerful, powerful benefits, and they're super high in nutrients, and they do prevent the growth of candida. Ladies, take care of yourself. You do not smell like roses as much as you think you do. You do not smell like roses. A lot of us are very, very much delusional that down there smells like roses all the time and we don't smell bad and there's no smell and whatnot. I'm telling you, like a sister, I love you. It's better for you to be embarrassed in front of me than to be embarrassed in front of your partner, or I don't know, in public, that you do smell. Take care of yourself from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Take care of yourself, clean yourself up, and I love you guys. Do the necessary. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you like this video. If you have any questions about anything that I have listed in this video that I did not touch on, please comment so that way I can answer you. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next segment. Bye.